modern art, am I right? Hello, I'm Yuxaredd. I exist because the concept of doing live-action stuff is both limiting, tedious, and the self-image issues. Nonetheless, I'll be your guide through this image. Let's start at the part I'm most familiar with. Blues go do, we can do. Nope. Someday that'll work. My home city. You might be wondering where we are, and the simple answer is northwest London. That's right, Birmingham. If that seems nonsensical or odd, that's because everything in my universe is like that. I mean, I've got my own nemesis who intends to end my life over $7. Isn't that right, Roy? Yeah, that's about what I thought. Luckily, nothing I do in this video is canon, so...
It's me, Gary Clayton. I'm back from hell, have the powers of Satan, and I'm going to kill you with my new hell powers.
Roy, we should kill him.
I'd like to see you try.
Happy feet, wombo combo. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco.
Gaming is... What the hell happened to my microphone quality? Gaming is a pretty major part of what makes me, me. I think you all know my opinions on Little Big Planet, which I would argue is objectively in the top 10 games of all time, maybe even top 5, and for me personally, it's number 1. But I like other games too. It just so happens that most of the other games I like are much more talked about, and I like to be contrarian. I like Minecraft, Sonic, Grand Theft Auto, Garry's Mod, Portal 2, Spore. One of these is not like the other. Whatever the case, despite how absurdly passionate about this game I am, I can and do enjoy other games. Hell, I can find value in pretty much any game, as long as it isn't, or God forbid. Well, now that those two are done, we move on to... nice. Now to think of a good scene transition. Now, before I can explain why I like Bionicle and why it's so important, let me give you a brief summary of how Bionicle came to be. So basically, in 2001, LEGO was hurting financially and took a gamble on a non-licensed theme. Bionicle was built as an evolution of themes like Slicers and Robo-Riders, and people liked them for a multitude of reasons. As for the lore, on the island of Master creates an army of 7th Toa, Takanuva, stolen himself, Bionicle was Toro joins the Baraka rap, with such lyrics as Yo Yo Like, Baraka, only way Toro sacrifices himself to bring the Great Spirit Robot rises, Toa face off Masanui returns to fight the Swamp in the greatest game of rock and sock. That's basically it. I personally like the toys because of how you can rebuild them into anything you want, provided what you want is a robot with mechanical detailing. And we're back. This is a very surface level interpretation of it all, but I figured I'd spare you from all the micro interests that come and go, unless you really want to hear me ramble about... But since you probably don't, we'll leave this here. Now, this isn't the end-all be-all. These interests change every year. Not to mention the fact that a person is obviously not entirely defined by the media they consume, but the experiences they've had. But I highly doubt you want to know the lore behind how we got here. See you around, nerds. Enjoy your student debt. I'm gonna be in my fictional universe where student debt isn't real, nerds!